All right, welcome back to Brilliance in the Basics. We're on Workbook page 156. Jim Collins said, "Greatness is not a function of circumstance. Greatness, it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice and discipline." So the workbook this week opens with a simple question. Who will do what by when? Here's why that question matters so much. A few years ago, I was working with a leadership team that had no shortage of good ideas. Matter of fact, I've worked with a lot of teams like this. Every meeting produced energy, every quarter had goals, every leader could articulate the vision. But when I sat in their weekly meeting, I noticed something. The same 3 items were on the agenda that had been there 2 months before. Not because people didn't care, not because the work didn't matter, but because no one had clearly answered 3 simple questions. Who owns this? What exactly needs to happen? And when is it due? See, ownership was assumed. They thought they were a team. They thought deadlines were implied. And so the same conversation happened week after week after week. Execution doesn't fail because people are lazy. It fails because commitments were never specific enough to keep. Peter Drucker said it directly. Plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. This week is about making that degeneration intentional. So the leadership lens, execution and follow through. We're weekend 8 of the 10 practices. We have moved through lead self. We have moved through grow others. Now we are building on teams and systems. And in this realm, Lantern leadership looks a little bit different. It is not about having the best answer. It is not about inspiring the room. It is about making the path visible so the whole team can walk it. A system that is not executed is just a plan, and a plan that is not executed is just a wish. Ideas are easy. Dreams come and go. Plans are common, but execution is rare. So here's the practice. The workbook this week is simple and direct. It gives us 1 core discipline and 2 tools to practice it. The discipline: consistent follow-through on ordinary commitments. Not heroic effort, not big moments, just ordinary commitments. Who will do what by when? Every meeting, every week, every time. Here are the 2 tools. SMART goals plus the 3-question close. SMART goals give us the structure to make commitments clear enough to keep. The 3-question close gives us the habit to use that structure every time. Most of you probably know what SMART stands for. And actually, some are a little bit different, but in general, specific, exactly what's going to be done. Measurable: how will we know when it's complete? Is it achievable? Is this realistic given our current capacity? Relevant: does this actually move our mission, vision, values, or strategic plan forward? And time-bound: when is it actually due? Most commitments fail not because people are unwilling. They fail because the goal was never clear enough to execute. I'll work on that is not a SMART goal. I've heard you is not a response that gets things done. I will send the revised budget to the team by Thursday at noon. That's a SMART goal. And the difference is not ambition. The difference is specificity. If someone cannot repeat the goal back to you in 1 sentence, it's probably not specific enough yet. Now the 3-question close. By the way, Ashley on our team is great at this. At the end of every important meeting, before anyone leaves the room, we ask 3 questions. What are the next steps? Who owns each one? And when is each one due? This week, in every important meeting, before anyone leaves, what are the next steps? Who owns them? When are they due? And when we set a goal, make it SMART. And that's Brilliance in the Basics.